Today, we're traveling to a city that has captivated hearts and minds for centuries. Baghdad. Imagine a place where ancient history meets modern life. This is Baghdad, a city that whispers tales of empires and innovations. From the rise and fall of empires to the birth of incredible inventions, Baghdad has always been at the crossroads of civilization. As we explore Baghdad, we'll uncover the layers of its rich history, the vibrancy of its culture, and the resilience of its people. Get ready to be mesmerized by the stories that Baghdad holds, stories that will transport you to a world of wonder and inspiration. Section 2. A legacy etched in time. Baghdad is more than just a city. It's a living testament to human achievement and resilience. For over 1,000 years, Baghdad has stood as a beacon of knowledge, culture, and trade. From the legendary House of Wisdom to the bustling marketplaces, Baghdad has always been a city of innovation and exchange. Section 1. A capital is born. Our story takes us back to the 8th century, a time when the Islamic world was undergoing a period of immense growth and expansion. The Abbasid Caliphate, a new dynasty that had risen to power, was eager to establish a capital that reflected its ambition and vision. They chose a strategic location on the banks of the Tigris River, a place that would become known as Baghdad. In the year 762 AD, Caliph al-Mansur, the second Abbasid ruler, laid the foundation stone of this grand city. Baghdad's location was carefully chosen for its strategic and economic advantages. Situated at the crossroads of major trade routes, Baghdad was perfectly positioned to become a hub of commerce and cultural exchange. Section 2. The Round City, a marvel of design. Al-Mansur spared no expense in creating a city that would reflect the power and prestige of the Abbasid Caliphate. He envisioned a circular city, a design inspired by ancient Persian traditions and imbued with symbolic meaning. At the heart of this magnificent city stood the Golden Gate Palace, the opulent residence of the Caliph and the seat of power. Surrounding the palace were concentric rings of residential districts, bustling marketplaces, mosques and gardens, all meticulously planned. The round city of Baghdad was a marvel of engineering and architectural ingenuity. Under the Abbasid Caliphate, Baghdad blossomed into a beacon of knowledge, a center of learning that drew scholars, scientists, and artists from all corners of the known world. Central to Baghdad's intellectual dominance was the legendary House of Wisdom, a grand library and academy founded by Caliph Harun al-Rashid and further expanded by his son al-Mamun. The House of Wisdom was a treasure trove of knowledge, housing countless manuscripts on mathematics, astronomy, medicine, philosophy, literature, and more. Among them was the polymath al-Khwarizmi, considered the father of algebra, whose work laid the foundation for modern mathematics. Baghdad's golden age was marked by a spirit of intellectual curiosity and a thirst for knowledge that transcended borders and cultures. The city became a melting pot of ideas, where scholars from different backgrounds collaborated and challenged each other, leading to remarkable advancements in various fields. In the field of medicine, physician and philosopher al-Razi made significant contributions to the understanding of infectious diseases. Another prominent figure was Ibn Sina, whose medical compendium, the Canon of Medicine, became a cornerstone of medical knowledge for centuries. Baghdad's scholars didn't confine themselves to the sciences. They also excelled in literature, philosophy, and the arts. The Arabian Nights, a collection of enchanting tales, emerged during this period, captivating readers with stories of adventure, romance, and magic. Sadly, the Golden Age of Baghdad would eventually come to an end. In the 13th century, the Mongol invasion, led by Hulagu Khan, brought devastation to the city, marking a turning point in its history. Despite this catastrophic event, the legacy of Baghdad's Golden Age continued to resonate throughout the world. The knowledge and innovations that flourished in Baghdad during this era had a profound impact on the development of science, medicine, mathematics, and literature. The Golden Age of Baghdad stands as a testament to the power of human intellect and the enduring legacy of a city that has always been a cradle of civilization. The late 20th century brought new trials to Baghdad. The Iran-Iraq War, lasting from 1980 to 1988, cast a long shadow over the city. Imagine living under the constant threat of air raids and missile attacks. This was the reality for the people of Baghdad during those 8 long years. The year 1990 brought further turmoil with the Gulf War. Iraq's invasion of Kuwait triggered a swift and devastating international response. Baghdad, once again, found itself in the crosshairs of conflict. Despite the hardships, the spirit of the Baghdad people remained unbroken. Following the Gulf War, Baghdad faced a new set of challenges in the form of international sanctions. These sanctions, imposed on Iraq, had a crippling effect on the city's economy and the daily lives of its citizens. Hospitals struggled to function with limited medical supplies. Schools faced shortages of books and equipment, and the once thriving cultural scene was stifled. Despite the hardships, the people of Baghdad displayed remarkable resilience. They found ways to cope with the shortages, relying on ingenuity and community support to navigate the difficult times. Street vendors became a common sight, providing essential goods and services, while families shared what little they had with their neighbors. The turn of the millennium brought no respite for Baghdad. The US-led invasion of Iraq in 2003 and the subsequent war and occupation plunged the city into a new chapter of turmoil. The city, once a symbol of relative peace and stability in the region, became a battleground marked by violence and instability. The years that followed were marked by sectarian violence, terrorist attacks, and a breakdown of law and order. The city's infrastructure, already weakened by previous conflicts and sanctions, suffered further damage. Yet, even amidst the chaos and destruction, the spirit of Baghdad refused to be extinguished. The people, weary from years of conflict and hardship, yearned for peace and a return to normalcy. They displayed remarkable courage and determination in the face of adversity, clinging to the hope of a brighter future. Baghdad's cultural heritage is a vibrant tapestry woven from centuries of history, a testament to the city's enduring spirit and its ability to embrace diversity. Despite the trials and tribulations it has faced, Baghdad remains a city where tradition and modernity coexist. One cannot speak of Baghdad's cultural heritage without mentioning its rich tradition of storytelling. From the ancient tales of the Arabian Nights to the poetry readings held in cozy coffee houses, Baghdad has always been a city that celebrates the power of words. Music and dance are integral parts of Baghdad's cultural identity. Traditional Iraqi music, with its soulful melodies and intricate rhythms, has the power to transport listeners to another time and place. Baghdad's cultural scene is also a reflection of its diverse communities, each contributing its unique traditions and artistic expressions. Baghdad's skyline is a testament to its rich architectural heritage, a blend of styles that reflect the city's diverse influences over the centuries. From the grandeur of Abbasid-era mosques to the intricate details of Ottoman-era houses, Baghdad's buildings tell stories of empires, faith, and artistic brilliance. One of the city's most iconic landmarks is the Al-Mustansiriya Madrasa, a 13th century Islamic university that stands as a symbol of Baghdad's golden age of learning. Another architectural gem is the Abbasid Palace, a reminder of the city's glorious past as the capital of the Abbasid Caliphate. The city's mosques are not just places of worship, but architectural marvels in their own right. The Al-Qadimiyya Mosque, with its golden dome and towering minarets, is a revered Shia shrine and a stunning example of Islamic architecture. Baghdad's architectural heritage is not just limited to grand mosques and palaces. The city's traditional houses, with their charming courtyards and intricately carved wooden balconies, offer a glimpse into the everyday lives of Baghdad's residents in times gone by. No exploration of Baghdad's cultural heritage would be complete without savoring the flavors of its cuisine. Iraqi food is a delightful fusion of flavors and aromas, a testament to the country's rich history and diverse cultural influences. One of the most iconic Iraqi dishes is maskouf, a flavorful grilled fish dish that is considered the national dish of Iraq. Another must-try is biryani, a fragrant rice dish cooked with meat, vegetables, and a blend of aromatic spices. Kubba, a dish of meat-stuffed dumplings, is another staple of Iraqi cuisine. Baghdad's street food scene is also not to be missed. From savory pastries filled with cheese or meat to lentil soups and grilled meats, there is something to satisfy every craving. Whether dining in a traditional restaurant or enjoying a quick bite from a street vendor, be sure to savor the flavors of Baghdad and experience the warmth and hospitality of its people. Today, Baghdad is a city in transition, rebuilding and rediscovering itself after decades of hardship. The scars of conflict are still visible, but they are slowly being overshadowed by signs of progress and renewal. Look around, and you'll see cranes dotting the skyline, new buildings emerging from the dust, and a sense of cautious optimism in the air. The streets of Baghdad are once again bustling with life. Markets overflow with goods, cafes buzz with conversation, and children play in parks. The city's resilient spirit shines through as people go about their daily lives, determined to create a better future for themselves and their children. Baghdad is also experiencing a cultural resurgence. Art galleries, theaters, and music venues are reopening, providing much-needed spaces for artistic expression and cultural exchange. Poets, musicians, and artists are drawing inspiration from the city's rich heritage and its complex present, creating works that reflect the hopes and dreams of its people. The Tigris River, the lifeblood of Baghdad, is once again a source of recreation and leisure. Families gather on its banks in the evenings, enjoying the cool breeze and the shimmering lights of the city. Boat trips along the river offer a unique perspective on Baghdad's skyline, showcasing its blend of ancient and modern architecture. What strikes me most about Baghdad is the resilience of its people. They have endured so much, yet their spirit remains unbroken. Their warmth, hospitality, and determination are truly inspiring. From the shopkeeper who greets you with a smile to the family sharing tea on their doorstep, you encounter a spirit of generosity and resilience that is both humbling and uplifting. The story of Baghdad is a testament to the human spirit's ability to endure, adapt, and rise above adversity. It's a city that has faced countless challenges throughout its long history, yet it has always found a way to rebuild and reimagine itself. As Baghdad continues its journey of recovery and growth, it carries with it the weight of its history and the hopes of its people. It's a city that embodies the indomitable spirit of humanity, a spirit that shines through even in the face of adversity. Baghdad's story is far from over. It's a city with a rich past and a future full of potential. As Baghdad rebuilds and rediscovers itself, it has the opportunity to reclaim its place as a center of culture, knowledge, and progress in the Middle East and beyond. Our journey through Baghdad ends, but the city's story continues. We've walked through its glorious past, witnessed its resilience, and felt the pulse of its vibrant culture. From the grandeur of the Abbasid era to the challenges of recent times, Baghdad has always risen from the ashes, its spirit unbroken. Baghdad reminds us that even in the face of adversity, the human spirit can triumph. It's a testament to the power of resilience, the importance of culture, and the enduring spirit of a city that continues to inspire. As we move forward, let's remember the lessons of Baghdad, a city that embraces its past, confronts its present, and looks towards the future with hope and determination.